Hello, everybody. This is The Home in the World by Rabindranath Tagore. Chapter 11, Bimala's Story, Part 20. With Amolia's departure, my heart sank within me. On what perilous adventure had I sent this only son of his mother? O God, why need my expiation of such pomp and circumstance? Could I not be allowed to suffer alone without inviting all this multitude to share my punishment? Oh, let not this innocent child fall victim to your wrath. Call him back. Amolia. My voice sounded so feebly it failed to reach him. I went up to the door and called again. Amolia. He had gone. Who is there? Rani, mother. Go and tell Amolia Babu I want him. What exactly happened I couldn't make out. The man, perhaps, was not familiar with Amolia's name, but he returned almost at once, followed by Sandeep. The very moment you sent me away, he said as he came in, I had a presentiment that you would call me back. The attraction of the same moon causes both ebb and flow. I was so sure of being sent for that I was actually waiting out in the passage. As soon as I caught sight of your man, coming from your room, I said, Yes, I'm coming at once, before he could utter a word. That up-country lout was surprised, I can tell you. He stared at me, open-mouthed, as if he thought I knew magic. All the fights in the world, Queen Bee, Sandeep rambled on, are really fights between hypnotic forces, spell cast against spell, noiseless weapons which reach even invisible targets. At last, I have met you in my match. Your quiver is full, I know, you artful warrior queen. You are the only one in the world who's been able to turn Sandeep out and call Sandeep back at your sweet will. Well, your quarry's at your feet. What will you do with him now? Will you give him a coup de grace, or let him keep in your cage? Let me warn you beforehand, Queen. You'll find the beast as difficult to kill outright as to keep in bondage. Anyway, why lose time in trying your magic weapons? Sandeep must have felt the shadow of approaching defeat, and this made him try to gain time by chattering away without waiting for a reply. I believe he knew that I had sent the messenger for Amolia, whose name the man must have mentioned. In spite of that, he had deliberately played this trick. He was now trying to avoid giving me any opening to tell him that it was Amolia I wanted, not him. But his stratagem was futile, for I could see his weakness through it. I must not yield up a pin's point of the ground I had gained. Sandeep Babu, I said, I wonder how you can go on making these endless speeches without a stop. Do you get them up by heart beforehand? Sandeep's face flushed instantly. I've heard, I continued, that our professional reciters keep a book full of all kinds of ready-made discourses, which can be fitted into any subject. Have you also a book? Sandeep ground out his reply through his teeth. God has given you women a plentiful supply of coquetry to start with, and on top of that you have the milliner and jeweler to help you. But do not think we men are so helpless. You'd better go back and look up your book, Sandeep Babu. You're getting your words wrong. That's just the trouble with trying to repeat things by rote. You, shouted Sandeep, losing all control of himself, you insult me thus. What is there left of you that I do not know to the very bottom? What? He became speechless. Sandeep, the wielder of magic spells, is reduced to utter powerlessness whenever his spell refuses to work. From a king he fell to the level of a boor. The joy of witnessing his weakness. The harsher he became in his rudeness, the more did this joy well up within me. His snaky coils with which he used to snare me are exhausted. I'm free. I'm saved. Be rude to me, insult me, for that shows you in your truth, but spare me your songs of praise, which were false. My husband came in at this juncture. Sandeep had not the elasticity to recover himself in a moment, as he used to do before. My husband looked at him for a while in surprise. Had this happened some days ago, I should have felt ashamed, but today I was pleased, whatever my husband might think. I wanted to have it out to finish with my weakening adversary. Finding us both silent and constrained, my husband hesitated a little, and then took a chair. Sandeep, he said, I've been looking for you, and was told that you were here. I am here, said Sandeep with some emphasis. Queen Bee sent for me early this morning, and I, her humble worker of the hive, left all else to attend her summons. I'm going to Calcutta tomorrow. You can come with me. And why, pray, do you take me from one of your retinue? Oh, very well. Take it that you are going to Calcutta, and that I am your follower. I have no business there. All the more reason for going. You've too much business here. I don't propose to stir. Oh, then I propose to shift you. Forcibly? Forcibly. Very well, then. I will make a move, but the world is not divided between Calcutta and your estates. There are other places on the map. From the way you've been going on, one would hardly have thought that there was any other place in the world except my estates. Sandeep stood up. It does happen at times, he said, that a man's whole world is reduced to a single spot. I've realized my universe in this sitting room of yours. That's why I've been a fixture here. Then he turned to me. None but you, Queen Bee, he said, will understand my words. Perhaps not even you. I salute you. With worship in my heart, I leave you. My watchword has changed since you've come across my vision. It's no longer Bande Mataram, but Hail Beloved, Hail Enchantress. The mother protects. The mistress leads to destruction, but sweet is that destruction. You've made the ancient sounds of the dance of death tinkle in my heart. You've changed for me, your devotee, the picture I had of this Bengal of ours, the soft breeze-colored land of pure water and sweet fruit. You have no pity, my beloved. You've come to me with your poison cup, and I shall drain it, either to die in agony or live triumphing over death. Yes, he continued, the mother's day is past. O love, my love, you've made as not for me the truth and right and heaven itself. All duties have become as shadows. All rules and restraints have snapped their bonds. O love, my love, I can set fire to all the world outside land on which you've set your dainty feet, and dance in mad revel over the ashes. These are mild men. These are good men. They would do no good at all. As if this were all a reality. No, no, there's no reality in the world save this one real love of mine. I do you reverence. My devotion to you has made me cruel. My worship of you has lighted the raging flame of destruction within me. I'm not righteous. I have no beliefs. I only believe in her whom, above all else in the world, I've been able to realize. Wonderful. It was wonderful indeed. Only a minute ago I had despised this man with all my heart. But what I had thought to be dead ashes now glowed with living fire. The fire in him is true, that's beyond doubt. Why has God made such a creature? Was it only to show his supernatural sleight of hand? Only a few minutes ago I had thought that Sandeep, whom I had once taken to be a hero, was only a stage hero of melodrama. But that's not so, not so. Even behind the trappings of theater, a true hero may sometimes be lurking. There's much in Sandeep that is coarse, that is sensuous, that is false, much that is overlaid with layer after layer of fleshly covering. Yet it is best to confess that there is a great deal in the depths of him which we do not and cannot understand, much in ourselves too. A wonderful thing is man. What great mysterious purpose he is working out, only the Terrible One knows. Meanwhile, we groan under the brunt of it. Shiva is Lord of Chaos. He's all joy. He will destroy our bonds. I cannot but feel again and again that there are two persons in me. One recoils from Sandeep in this terrible aspect of chaos. The other feels the very version to be sweetly alluring. The sinking ship drags down all who are swimming round it. Sandeep is just such a force of destruction. His immense attraction gets hold of one who before fear can come to the rescue, and then, in the twinkling of an eye, one is drawn away, irresistibly, from all light, all good, all freedom of the sky, all air that can be breathed, from lifelong accumulations, from everyday cares, right to the bottom of dissolution. From some realm of calamity has Sandeep come as its messenger, and as he stalks the land, muttering unholy incantations, to him flock all the boys and youths. The mother, seated in the lotus heart of the country, is wailing her heart out, for they've broken up her storeroom, there to hold her drunken revelry, her vintage of the draught for the immortals they would pour out on the dust, her time-honored vessels they would smash to pieces. True, I feel with her. but at the same time I cannot help being infected with their incitement. Truth itself has set up this temptation to test our trustiness in upholding its commandments. Intoxication masquerades in heavenly garb and dances before the pilgrim, saying, "Fools you are that pursue the fruitless path of renunciation. Its way is long, its time passing slow. So the wielder of the thunderbolt has sent me to you. Behold, I, the beautiful, the passionate, I will accept you. In my embrace you shall find fulfillment." After a pause, Sandeep addressed me again. "Goddess, the time has come for me to leave you. It's well. The work of your nearness has been done. By lingering longer it would only become undone again, little by little. All is lost if in our greed we try to cheapen that which is the greatest thing on earth. That which is eternal within the moment only becomes shallow if spread out in time. We were about to spoil our infinite moment, when it was your uplifted thunderbolt which came to the rescue. You intervened to save the purity of your own worship, and in so doing you also saved your worshipper. In my leave-taking today, your worship stands out the biggest thing. Goddess, I also set you free today. My earthen temple could hold you no longer. Every moment it was on the point of breaking apart. Today I depart to worship your larger image in a larger temple. I can gain you more truly only at a distance from yourself. Here I had only your favor. There I shall be vouchsafed your boon." My jewel casket was lying on the table. I held it up aloft as I said, "I charge you to convey these, my jewels, to the object of my worship, to whom I've dedicated them through you." My husband remained silent. Sandeep left the room.